Popping out this video talking about my boy Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest of all time to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? I put my boy Carmelo in the same category as T-Mac. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest to ever do it, but never won a ring. But them rings don't mean shit. I keep telling you bitch ass niggas, rings don't mean shit. But it's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? And I do have my nigga Carmelo and T-Mac ranked over Jordan. But that's another story. I don't even feel like debating you hoe ass niggas because y'all be so caught up in like rings and shit. And I ain't got time for it. Because we know he played against a bunch of weak ass motherfuckers like Cliff Robinson and Byron Russell in the finals. And like, I wouldn't even brag on no shit like that. But back to my boy Carmelo. The Pistons fucked up. William Clay, the owner of the Detroit Pistons at the time, I think back in 03, 04, is a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? They drafted Darko Milicic, you know. They was giving hype over the overseas players. Like, they love overrating the overseas players. You know what I'm saying? They won a funky ass gold medal, you know what I'm saying, when Kobe wasn't playing or whatever. Big whoop-de fucking do, you know what I'm saying, with Ginobili, but he's a fucking idiot, man. You got Carmelo Anthony just winning a college championship, NCAA tournament with Syracuse, you know what I'm saying? And you pick Darko Milicic, you know what I'm saying? He's on the same level as LeBron and D-Wade. 2003 will always be one of the greatest draft classes of all time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucking idiots. You know what I'm saying? I get what Ben Wallace and them was saying in the interview, you know what I'm saying, a while back, talking about he would have wanted to start over Tayshaun Prince and Larry Brown was the coach or whatever. But nigga, you the OG. You the one supposed to be like, man, we could teach this young kid, you know what I'm saying, give him guidance, you know what I'm saying, not having him wild out like a John Morant, or you see what happens with them, you know what I'm saying, they don't have no veteran leadership, or just take him under his wing like how Tim Duncan did Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi was a fourth option, and Danny Green was a fifth option under Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker, you know what I'm saying? But as OGs, they be so scared of the young niggas, you know what I'm saying? They just don't want to give them guidance because they feel like they can't tell them nothing because they up next. He might have been hard-headed at times because he come from the bottom. When you come from nothing, you know what I'm saying, you got that hunger, you know what I'm saying, you flashy, you know what I'm saying, you getting all the money, you fucking all the bad bitches, you know what I'm saying, you feel like can't nobody tell you shit, you feel like you're invincible. But it was too many OGs on that team. You had Rip Hamilton, you know what I'm saying, with the face mask, Mr. Big Shot, Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun hitting left-handed backboard shots from the sideline. I ain't seen nobody do that shit since James Harden. Big Ben Wallace, you know what I'm saying, in the post with Rasheed Wallace with the ball spot. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't Tim Duncan, but goddamn me, he could bang. They had a solid five. And you got to think about it. If they developed the rookie the right way, they could have won 2 or 3 rings with Carmelo coming off the bench. Carmelo easily could have been the Jordan Poole, scoring 30 points off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But when you older and you hate to see young niggas doing better than you, you're like, nah, don't get him. Don't draft him. Draft Darko. And look how Darko Milicic's career turned out. Then, if he would have did that with the Detroit Pistons, he got drafted to the Pistons. Boom. That's 2-3 rings off the rip. Because they went the following year. They beat the Lakers, then they lost to, I think the Spurs or some shit the following year or whatever. They needed Carmelo, you know what I'm saying, to go against guys like Bruce Brown on defense, Bruce Bowen on defense. You know what I'm saying? They had some tough defenders on that Spurs squad. And then once his contract was up, he was supposed to go to Miami with LeBron and Wade in 2010. That's an automatic 4 rings. No disrespect to Chris Bosh. But yeah, Eric Spoelstra is a better coach than Scott Brooks. You know what I'm saying? OKC, they had KD, Harden, and Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook was the one supposed to coming off the bench, not Harden. They could have won at least 1 or 2 rings with them 3 guys, but when you don't know how to put the team together and use the chemistry right, they could have had either Carmelo or Wade starting 2010, or they could have had LeBron and Carmelo starting in 2010, but that was Wade's team. Wade, when they lost to the Mavericks, which I still feel like that shit was rigged. You know what I'm saying? Mark Cuban paid the referees or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The league stopped Chris Paul from coming to the Lakers. They didn't want Kobe passing Jordan, and it was just too much fake ass shit going on. Lakers got cheated in game 1 and game 3. It was just too much fake shit going on, and we never got that LeBron-Kobe matchup thanks to Mark Cuban, David Stern, may you rest in peace, and a bunch of referees. You know what I'm saying? Sports gambling is a motherfucker. Kyrie exposing all this shit. But you know what I'm saying? Carmelo really should be like a 7-time NBA champion. He could have won 3 with the Pistons. He could have won 4 with the motherfucking Miami Heat. That could have, you know what I'm saying? He did college. LeBron never didn't do college. Wade did college. He went to Marquette. You know what I'm saying? He said he felt like that was his college years. But with them 4 down there, that's an automatic 4 rings. You know what I'm saying? And they got so much hate. I never seen so many white people, you know what I'm saying, and old niggas just hate on LeBron. They were so happy to see him lose to Dirt Nowitzki. Like, I was fucking disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Melo could have won a ring, but he chose that money. He went the Damian Lillard route. He went the Bradley Beal route. You know what I'm saying? He loved the money more than the game. I can't knock you. You come from nothing. You gonna choose that money. You gonna choose the bag every time. So he could have had 3 rings with the Pistons, and he could have had 4 rings with the Miami Heat, and everybody else could have went back their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? He tried to win with New York with Amari Stoudemire and J.R. Smith. That was a squad. But, you know what I'm saying? He had a chance to go to Chicago with Derrick Rose, who was playing at an MVP level. Joakim Noah and them boys. Jimmy Butler at that time. He had a chance to go, but he didn't go. But I just want to speak on this shit. A lot of y'all niggas don't give Carmelo the credit. See and hear bum ass niggas like Dylan Brooks, you know what I'm saying? He young, you know what I'm saying? He dressed like a wrestler and shit. Goofy ass nigga, but you don't know no better, bro. And Carmelo still one of my favorite players, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like, you know what I'm saying, why would you think he's better than Jordan? Nigga, he played in a tougher era. He played in an era where it was straight dogs in the Western Conference. It's a reason Tim Duncan got 5 rings. It's a reason Kobe got 5 rings. They stopped a lot of niggas from winning it out in the West. He made the Western Conference Finals like 1 time. You know what I'm saying? With Iverson and I think Chauncey Billups, J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin, was it Marcus Camby? I'm not sure, but they had a lot of players. I don't know if Chris Anderson, the Birdman, was on the team, but they had a squad, man. But he could have been a 7-time NBA champion, and it'd be a whole different story on debate on like who's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who drafts you, and you know what I'm saying, where you go. But thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow your boy on Instagram, Facebook, social media outlet.